Now, guys, the 2027 presidential race is already getting heated, and Atiku Abubakar has just come out with a very strong statement against the people currently in power. While receiving members of his African Democratic Congress from Kushin State in Abuja, Atiku basically said that the 2027 election is going to be a battle against thieves.
I will make sure we secure this country. We are competing with thieves. They stole the election. Now they have stolen the economy. They have stolen everything.
Yes, that was the word he used. And Atiku said, we are competing with thieves. They stole the election. Now they have stolen the economy. They have stolen everything we have. He was clearly referring to the current administration led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, accusing those in power of not only taking control of the election but also mismanaging the Nigerian economy. And this is where the whole thing gets even more interesting. Atiku has been campaigning on the promise that if he wins the 2027 election, he would bring back fuel subsidy. His argument that removing the subsidy has pushed more Nigerians into poverty because fuel became more expensive, and once petrol prices went up, transportation, food, and basically everything else followed. But there was a little confusion within Atiku's own camp. His media head, Paul Ibe, had earlier suggested that an Atiku government would restore the subsidy and then gradually phase it out once the economy recovered.
Listen, what Atiku Abubakar said, we are not returning to Egypt. We are not going back to the old regime that was opaque. No. What he's simply saying is that the subsidy that is advocated, the subsidy that is advocated will be tied to the barrel, the crude oil barrel. This is perhaps the only thing that we have in so much abundance that Nigerians have not yet to benefit from. So the diesel, the crude oil will be sold at a discounted price, subsidized to refiners.
And Atiku is now saying, no, that's not my position. He openly disowned the comment and made it clear that if he becomes president, he intends to restore the subsidy. Atiku says Nigeria is rich enough to provide relief for its citizens, and that the main responsibility of government should be the welfare of the people. But there's another presidential candidate who doesn't completely agree with him on this one, and that is Mr. Peter Obi. Peter Obi has also criticized the way the government has handled the money saved from removing the subsidy. But he says that doesn't mean subsidy itself should come back. According to Peter Obi, subsidy removal wasn't necessary, but the real problem is that the money saved from it has not been properly managed or invested for Nigerians.
Mismanagement of the proceeds should not be the reason for not removing it. What we should have done is that when we remove subsidy, we would have given the people alternative usage for the subsidy. What we have today is that removal and the attendant resources being recovered is also being mismanaged and stolen.
So you now have Atiku saying, bring back the subsidy, while Peter Obi is saying, the problem isn't necessarily subsidy removal. The problem is what happened to the money after it was removed. And honestly, this is becoming more of the major issues that could shape the 2027 election. Because Nigerians are going to be asking one simple question. Do we bring back fuel subsidy to reduce the pressure on ordinary people? Or do we keep the reform and make sure the money being saved actually gets to Nigerians? And with Atiku now calling the people he's competing against thieves, you already know the 2027 campaign is about to get very, very interesting. So guys, let me know what you think about this news in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next one.